where we think the field is going long term is all bottlenecked by data. And so I see the brain-computer interface field developing like other more classic semiconductor fields have. You think about early Intel and how processors were getting better every 2 years. Think about NVIDIA today, where GPUs get better, the cost of compute comes down, and what you can do expands. Even if you think of it, in some sense, the early internet was gated by early internet hardware. Netflix existed for 10 years as a company that mailed people DVDs in the mail. And then in 2010, enough people had enough download speed that they pivoted to a streaming service and became the company they are today. And so, the history of the internet is just this perfect analog of devices get better, speeds get better, and the whole
Moore's
ecosystem changes. Yeah, Moore's Law, exactly.
Yeah. And you're seeing that in your area as well.
100%, yeah. And we're
amazing.
Our goal as a company is to continuously unlock, new applications and new performance levels for BCI.
Yeah. Okay, so if we carry out Moore's Law, and so you have your little 10 millimeter device, what if it was 100 millimeters and it plopped it on the whole cortex, and you had, I don't know, 1 million bits per second or something that you could process it? At some point, would you know what I'm dreaming or what I'm thinking? And let's go full sci-fi.
What's going to
Black Mirror.
Yeah, I mean, what will happen is that we and others will develop visual prostheses for people who are blind to restore vision. When vision restoration reaches 20/20 vision, then a BCI-provided image will be indistinguishable from one that was delivered by the eye. And at that point, you have the ultimate AR/VR experience. So I always give the example, like over the summer, I was in ancient Mycenae. I'm looking at just like the ruins of Greece at the time of the Trojan War. And how cool would it have been to just turn on an augmented version of this, where I could be immersed in the ancient city surrounded by people speaking ancient Greek and know what they're saying. That sounds really crazy, but I mean, essentially the moment that we've developed a performant visual prosthetic and a performant auditory prosthetic, everything I just described is trivial software engineering. And we're on that track. That's where the technology is going. So is it going to be the 3rd generation or the 8th generation device that does that? We'll see, but the field is inevitably moving there, because it's not just about building one thing that you think will work once. It's about building something that you think will work reliably for a lot of people safely.